fish very soon. There it is, that's a good fish. Look at that. The net. Careful.
The deepest parts of the ocean especially are a challenge to unravel, as they pose a lot of biological and engineering challenges just to get there. As such, almost anything that comes out of its dark depths always look bizarre, almost alien to us. The paddlefish. When a group of friends went fishing, they hooked something massive. It took all three of them a lot of effort to reel it in, but when they finally did, they were amazed to find it was a paddlefish weighing nearly 100 pounds. Paddlefish are ancient creatures, even older than dinosaurs, and they don't have teeth. Instead, they feed by swimming with their mouths open, filtering out plankton with their gill rakers. They like to hang out in the calm, deep waters of big rivers or reservoirs that are at least 4 feet deep.
This fish has got to be about 60, 70 pounds. She's big, man. She's pregnant. She's full of eggs. Is it 100 pounds?
We'll say 97.
97 pounds. Oh my gosh. Look at that paddlefish, guys. What a monster.
The red-rimmed snakehead fish. In a river in northern Myanmar, scientists spotted a colorful creature with a big mouth swimming around. This unusual animal grabbed their attention, and it turned out to be a species nobody had seen before. The discovery happened during a wildlife survey in 2011, near the mountainous rivers near Mogaong. Researchers found several fish with large mouths, similar to ones seen in pet stores, but not documented in scientific records. After taking a closer look, the researchers realized they had found a new species, the red-rimmed snakehead fish, scientifically known as Channa rubora. These fish can grow to about 5 inches long and have big heads with fleshy lips. Their bodies are light brown with black spots, and they have unique markings along their spine. Their fins are teal blue with bright orange edges. The scientists named the species red-rimmed because of the orange-red rim on their fins. The harp sponge. As scary as sea anemones and similar creatures may be, they've taught us that the oceans are home to some stationary predators. So it's not surprising that the deep, dark sea introduces us to even more horrifying creatures. Take the harp sponge, for example. It looks harmless, like a piece of sponge shaped like a harp. But unlike most deep-sea creatures that feed on filtered marine matter, the harp sponge actively hunts by snagging its prey with Velcro-like hooks. Once caught, it envelops and digests its victim, often small fish or crustaceans. Then there's the sea toad, a fitting name for this strange deep-sea dweller. Imagine a fish squashed from front to back with tiny legs added on. It's not the prettiest sight. But like its relative, the anglerfish, the sea toad is an ambush predator, patiently waiting for its next meal. The alligator gar. The alligator gar is a type of ray-finned fish and the biggest member of the gar family. It's also one of the largest freshwater fish you'll find in North America. These impressive creatures can reach lengths of up to 9 feet and weigh over 300 pounds. Native to Texas, you can spot them in rivers, reservoirs, and estuaries. Alligator gars are fascinating because they're air breathers, which means they can come up to the surface to gulp air. In their native aquatic homes, they're seen as some of the top predators. In the spring, they lay their large, greenish eggs in shallow waters. The hatchlings grow fast and have quite the appetite, feasting on other fish and minnows. Their rows of needle-like teeth are excellent for catching prey, making them formidable hunters in their environment. Weird octopuses. Octopuses are already weird animals. They have 8 long and flexible arms, a soft and bendy body, 9 brains, 3 hearts, and their blood is blue. They're also really smart, almost as clever as dolphins and orangutans. But the ones we see on land are nothing compared to the strange ones lurking deep in the ocean. First up is the Flapjack Octopus. It looks like something straight out of a Disney movie, living between 200 to 1,500 meters below the ocean's surface, mostly in the eastern Pacific. It's tiny, squishy, and cute, with curious eyes that make it stand out from regular octopuses. Now imagine a flapjack octopus, but more see-through and with a rounder body. That's the Casper octopus, named after the friendly ghost because of its eerie appearance. Found deep in Hawaiian waters, they're known for guarding their eggs on dead sea sponges until they die, showing some serious commitment. And then there's the Dumbo octopus, named after the Disney character because of its ear-like fins. It's smaller than other octopuses and can survive in depths as deep as 7,000 meters below the sea. The Pelican flounder. The biggest challenge for any creature living deep in the ocean isn't the darkness, but the incredibly high pressure. The pelican flounder has found a simple solution. It flattens itself out as much as possible. This makes it look like a weird mix of an anglerfish and a regular flounder. These fish are found in the Western Pacific and Indian Oceans, but we don't know much about them because they're rarely seen in their natural habitat. However, one really unique thing about them is their larvae, which look incredibly strange, almost like something from another planet. The earliest known pelican fossil was discovered in France and dates back 30 million years. The northern snakehead fisheries management biologists from the Missouri Department of Conservation, MDC, have confirmed the presence of a second northern snakehead in the state. The fish was caught by an angler on May 19th while fishing for bait at Duck Creek Conservation Area in Wayne County. Dave Nuth, an MDC fisheries management biologist, expressed concern about the continued spread of this invasive species in Missouri. Snakeheads are aggressive predators native to Asia, posing a threat to native species and competing for resources. Snakeheads are highly aggressive towards outsiders of their own species and are mostly solitary or live in monogamous pairs. They have parental care and either guard a nest of floating eggs at the water surface or are mouth brooders. The anglerfish. When we talk about deep-sea creatures, there are some with really big mouths that catch attention. The anglerfish is one of them. It uses a light on its head to attract prey close enough to eat. But it's not just its hunting style that's weird. When it comes to mating, male anglerfish find a female by following her smell. Once they find her, they stick onto her like parasites, getting food from her and giving her babies when needed. They are carnivorous and can weigh up to 110 pounds. With large heads and mouths full of sharp teeth. Anglerfish are ambush predators that can swallow prey up to twice their own size. They have special adaptations to improve their ability to feed and mate, including large mouths and stomachs, and long, pointy teeth. The lure is filled with bacteria that make their own light to attract prey. Then there's the viperfish. It's like a scarier version of the anglerfish, with its big jaws and a light to lure in prey. And don't forget about the deep-sea dragonfishes. They're even scarier than the viperfish. They can produce not only blue but also red light. This helps them sneakily light up their surroundings. And these are just a few examples of the oddities lurking in the deep sea. If there are any other bizarre deep-sea creatures you think we missed, feel free to let us know in the comments below.